Hello everyone, my name is Melissa Blakemore and I'm a junior student at the University of Arkansas in Fayetteville. I am here today at the University of Arkansas for Medical Science building in Fayetteville, located on the corner of North and College Avenue. And this is my art you can see in a day, so take a look. Dr. John Cody is the brilliant painter behind the select pieces of work that we have on exhibit in the College of Medicine. This artwork is titled Painted Wings. Dr. John Cody started sketching nature from about the age of 8, but it was when he was 5 years old that he started a lifetime of love and passion for moths. Cody is from Brooklyn, New York, and one day when he was 5, he seen the biggest, most beautiful moth he had ever laid eyes on. Cody completed his first watercolor at the age of 6. His passion for artwork took him to medical school, but not before he became a medical illustrator. Cody became a psychiatrist, which is how he could afford to travel and paint these beautiful watercolors. Dr. Cody is now 85 and still painting. He is famous not only here in the United States, but also internationally for his silk moth paintings. About 10 years ago, he divided up what was left of the collection for his 3 children after giving to his family and friends. Each child has donated 15 paintings each, and then they have taken those 45 and divided them between these locations: Sternberg Museum of Natural History, Hunt Institute of Botanical Documentation in Pittsburgh, Johns Hopkins Medical Center in Baltimore, and here in Fayetteville to the College of Medicine at the University of Arkansas for Medical Science building. Cody is a UAMS alumni, class of 1960, and that is what was the decision maker for us to receive these paintings. Cody also displayed his art at the Smithsonian Museum in Washington. Although it only cost Cody about $10.50 for everything needed to create this beautiful work, individual appraisers have valued them at $26,000 each. This amazing story is all summed up by the love of his work, because Cody has never and will never sell one of his original paintings. His wishes are to display them around the world for all of our enjoyment. There is much formalism in each of Cody's paintings. They are such vivid paintings, or as Reese Barrick, director of Sternberg Museum, says, Cody's work is a tapestry of art. The texture of each plant, flower, or whatever may be looks to be sitting on the wall. With each brushstroke, he creates a clear direction of lines. Within each crisp, hard fold of the sheet in this painting, Cody creates them very tight and clean, showing perfect composition. Cody's technique of shading in the background brings out the focus of each three-dimensional object. The brilliant saturation of colors reflects the light perfectly, and each piece blends so beautifully. Cody travels to exotic locations in order to capture not only realistic but naturalistic scenes of each moth he sees, and does this to perfect scale. His paintings will take your breath away no matter which direction you place them on the wall. The detail of each leaf was just as important as what he draws your attention to, the moth. He invites us in with no white backgrounds, just illuminating watercolors of the moths and landscape. Cody has a bit of 16th century Northern Europe style painting skills. Albrecht Dürer was an amazing painter with lines as Cody, but Cody used lines with color. Cody also uses Renaissance naturalism when he creates the hard folds and clean edges of the sheet in his man-moth painting. Cody is also a bit like Leonardo da Vinci. He uses landscape in the backgrounds along with shifting light. I believe that Dr. Cody may have had great influence from John James Audubon because their love for nature. Audubon began his love for birds at a very young age, as Cody did with moths. They worked with watercolor. Audubon had to add other forms of style to make the artwork look soft. He used chalk, but Cody was able to do this only with watercolor. These two are so similar in their artwork that Cody is now revered as the Audubon of moths, and this is according to his Audubon of Moths biography. When you are looking at these beautiful paintings, it makes you feel like you are there seeing it in person. The reason I chose these pieces of artwork is because I admire his natural talent. He has never taken one single art class. It's his love not only for moths, but for creating such beauty in its natural form. I also love the story behind his success, not only in watercolors, but in life. Cody, as I mentioned, does not get paid for any of his original work. He just puts it out there for the world to see. I also find it fascinating that he is a former UAMS medical student, because I work with current UAMS medical students every day. I am honored to say that Dr. John Cody's artwork can be admired right here in Fayetteville on the UAMS Northwest campus. You may look more at his paintings on his website, paintedwings.com. Thank you.